Optimizing your listing can help you increase your sales and traffic without spending more on ads. And on this video, we will use Claude and also Helium 10 to help you optimize the listing and the bullet points and descriptions for your Amazon product. We will discuss three things. Number one is why you should optimize your listing. Second is what's the tools that we need and how can you do it. We have three ways on doing this. Number one is we will just use Claude. Second is we can use Claude plus Helium 10. Both of these are free, so you don't need to pay anything. And number three is we will use Claude Helium 10, but we will give it better instructions. So let's now get started. For this example, we will use this product as a demo product, and we will use their listing. For this demo, we will use this Stanley product, and we will optimize their title and also bullet points at the same time. Let's get started with the amount of characters that they've got in their title. If you search on Google, the amount of characters that Amazon allows to your title is actually 200. But if we check the amount of characters that they've got in here, let's copy this. We go here. They only got 112 characters. So they have around 88 characters left that they can still use for their title. Maybe they can put like alloy in here, or they can put more benefits or features like big battery or last 30 days or something like that. There's a lot of missed opportunities in here just from the title. And when we go to their bullet points, it's actually worse. When we copy this, they only got 79 characters on the first bullet. And Amazon allows you to have 255 characters per bullet. So there's a lot of untapped opportunities in here. This is the tools that we need. Number one is Helium 10, which is this one. You can go to Google, then search Helium 10, then you can just sign up from here. Again, you can proceed here for free, but on our first method, the first method that I will show you, you don't need Helium 10 yet, but I'm just showing you the tools that we need. And next one is Claude. If you don't know Claude yet, this is also a chatbot like ChatGPT, but for me, this is way better. So all you have to do is log in on this tool like Claude and Cerebro, and also I will show you the prompt that we will use to improve the output that we will get. Later on, I will explain on how we can use this. So let's get started with Claude. This one is a paid tool. So I registered a new account. I'm using a free plan as well. So in here, this is a free plan, Claude, and this is the one that I will use for the demo today. And the first thing that we need is go to the Amazon and get the link, copy the link, then put it here on Claude. The thing that we want to say to Claude is you are an Amazon listing specialist, and I want you to optimize my title bullet points. We will just use this, and then you can just wait, and then it will give you the optimized listing title and bullet points. So it's actually checking the product and it's searching the web. So this is the optimized title already. So you can see we did not give it enough or too much context. We just said this is the listing that I want to optimize, act like an expert in terms of listing optimization, and give me the optimized listing. And from here alone, it's already pretty solid, because in here it already maximized the characters. So let's check if it's over 200 characters. It's actually over 223 characters. So the next thing that I want to do here is I will say check the maximum characters allowed for title and bullet points and adjust it so it's following Amazon rules, something like that. So it will check web again, it will check what's the maximum characters allowed for the title and bullet points, and it will adjust this thing. As you can see, now it knows that the max characters is 200, but it gave us like 255 or something. After I said that, it now optimized the title to be under 200 characters. And now we can use this for our title. And the bullet points, it's actually under 250 characters now. It's now way better, right? So like what I said, just from this alone, you can already have solid results. So instead of having like poor title like this one, unoptimized title and unoptimized bullets, you can actually go to Claude like this and just follow what I did in here. And you can have better title and bullet points in just under like 3 minutes. Let's now proceed to the next level, because right now we only gave it the Amazon link. We don't give it Cerebro or any keyword list, right? We did not guide it or something like that. So if you want to bring this to the next level, I will recommend you to go to Helium 10 and register, and you can actually use this Cerebro for free. 10 times you can use this for free, or 5 times, I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, you can sign up and then go to the product. Once you already signed up, go to Cerebro, go here, copy the ASIN that you have, like let's say this one, and put it in here, then get keywords. If you don't want to use Helium 10, no problem. You can just use Claude like what I did. But what I'm trying to show you right now is I'm giving Claude more data and more keywords about the search volume for each keywords. And with this new data, it can now actually choose which keywords to prioritize. I mean, should I remove this keyword from the title and put this keyword instead because it has better search volume? So it can use that data like that. I will show it to you on how much it will improve when you give it Cerebro data. So once we already have this, just go with export data. Then I can go here again and I will create another chat so we can compare the two results. First is I will get the ASIN again, put it in here. Then I will get the downloaded file, which is the Cerebro. Then I will put it in here. Add files. You can just say the same thing that we did. You are a listing or an Amazon listing specialist. Here's the ASIN for my product. Optimize the title and bullets. I also attach a Cerebro file from Helium 10. You can just send. Now it's going to the Amazon website and checking what kind of product you have. And it's also checking the CSV that we attach. So instead of just having one source of data, it now actually have two. So instead of just checking the title in here, the title, the current bullets, the reviews below, or the description, it now has two sources of data that it can compare. Let's go back in here. Let's see what's happening. 195 characters. Yeah, it's also saying what keywords is being used and what's the search volume. And on the first one, we don't have that, I think. When you go here, it doesn't have that data. It doesn't know which keywords has high search volume and which keywords has low search volume. It just use whatever it has. But in here, it knows which keywords has good search volume. Now gave you the reason why it's being included. By just giving it a Cerebro or new set of data, it actually improved without giving it better instructions. We just said you're an Amazon listing specialist. Here's the ASIN for my product and optimize the title and bullets. So our prompt or our instruction is actually very broad on my opinion. The next thing that we will do is we already use Claude without Helium 10, and then we use Claude, we added Helium 10 with Cerebro file. The next thing and last thing that we will do is we will use Claude again with Cerebro, but the only difference is with better prompt and instruction. So this is the instruction or this is the prompt that I will use. I will get this, copy. I will send you the file in the description, so don't worry. So the only difference here is I asked Claude to do a research and best practices when it comes to optimizing title and bullet points. I also asked to read Amazon rules and terms of service when it comes to title. And I also asked that to not include keywords that are prohibited. I don't know if this title has prohibited words in it because we didn't tell the AI to check for those things. But since we have better prompt right now where I said how to do the actual thing, this is the steps, and it writes the title and it writes the bullet points, then the product description, and then I actually asked it to format the title, the context, and etc like this way, and the description this way, and also it's creating me back-end keywords. Then there's the rules in here, and as you can see, we have a lot of steps and we have a lot of rules compared to this very simple prompt, right? In here, we just said you're an Amazon listing specialist. So let's try with a better prompt. I will create a new chat in here. Then I will say this. And then what I will do is I will give it the Amazon link or URL that we have. And also I will put the Cerebro file in here. So now we are using Claude. We have Cerebro file in it and we gave it better instruction. So let's see the difference that it will make. It's actually reading the file that I've sent, which is this one, before it proceed on doing research in the web or optimizing the title. It's going to the web right now. It already read the skill that I have or that I've sent. It's reading the CSV right now, which is the Cerebro. So what it did is it read this, then go to the link, and then it read this. So now we have way better instruction. So in here, it noticed that amount of characters that we have in our bullet points is above 1059. So it corrected itself. So yeah, it tightened the bullet points that we have. And yeah, now it's only 998. So it's under 1000 now. It will also tell you what part of the listing did it use the keyword and also the search volume. And the backend keywords is here as well. And it already checked the compliance if it's complying Amazon rules. And it says title, no prohibited words, no bullet points, and the description is under 2000. No claims, no promotional language, and backend. So from here, which is when we started, we only gave it the Amazon link or the URL for your product, and we just said this one, and it gave us this. It's actually okay already. Like what I said, if you wanted to bring to the next level, you can use Cerebro data or Helium 10 data. Then what happened is after we gave it Helium 10 data, instead of just basing it from one data source, which is the Amazon Web, and yeah, in the beginning, it's actually giving you like more than 200 characters, which is not compliant when it comes to Amazon rules in terms of title and bullet points. But after we gave it more data, or after correcting it, it actually improved it. Then after giving it like this one, the Cerebro, now it knows which keywords is high search volume. And now the third one is we gave it more instruction, better instruction. After that, it actually improved the bullets, and it also corrected itself because it knows how much characters is allowed in bullet points. And in the description, it also inputted some keywords in here, and also it told us where did it put the keywords, like is it on title or bullets, what bullet or what part of the listing basically. Then it also gave me back-end keywords, which is not given by this two with poor instructions, right? So that's how you can get optimized listing using Claude with Helium 10 and also better instruction. If this video is helpful, comment down below and I will read your comment personally, and I will try to create better and more content based on those comments or feedbacks that you have. So thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.